No, and that's a great question, right? Because, and I think that that has a curve. I don't think we've gotten to the point yet that we're coming down where people are numb to it, right? And the reason being, I think we're still on the upwards because we are talking about it. People are being there's laws that are being still written and implemented, across the U.S. at the state level. We don't really have in the U.S. Um, our version yet of a GDPR, right, for the
Mhm.
entire U.S. from a federal level, and but you got state organizations, and then you got people that they don't want to be getting hit with credit card fraud. They don't want to be, you know, um, right now you got I can't even keep up with it, blocking all these text message spam that's happened over the last few weeks that they're saying is being attributed to, what's going on in the world right now, and them trying to, get people even at a personal level. So I think the uproar is still, but you're absolutely right. It's going to get to a point. I don't think we're there just yet, where then we're going to get numb to it, right? Everybody's. I'm I'm Puerto Rican by descent, right? And but I was born here. But my parents were born there, and because of the fraud and everything like that with birth certificates, they had to get replacement birth certificates,
Mhm.
right? And if I'm not mistaken, I think it happened twice, right? So it's something where it's just, and I've seen what the fraud comes from it, like people that are dead in Puerto Rico, and then someone here in the United States getting a driver's license with that person's records, right? Personally, I've seen this kind of fraud at organizations, and so I think the uproar is still there. I think what it's done, and if we look at it, right, the past 4 or 5 years, we're seeing this where, this country is taking down our democracy, right? They're hacking our elections, they're doing this. And so it's brought in more awareness to people to be able to push certain agendas. So I think that's been good because otherwise, 10 years ago, really, even 20 years ago, cybersecurity was just an afterthought. I know me and
Yeah.
Juan have talked before. I was at an organization. I really just went in there to be their CIO. On the very first day I was there, I had my scope, a transformation project, et cetera. Said, okay, where's my budget line item for cybersecurity? Who oversees it? And they were like, what? We don't, I said, so how much do you guys have allocated to that? $0. So it became kind of like a Captain Phillips thing. It's like, okay, I'm your CISO now, right? So now I come in there, I'm just trying to be the CIO. Now I also got to build a cybersecurity program from scratch. And now it's funny because this was 6, 7 years ago. Now because of all the compliance, because of all the stuff going out there, they got hit with ransomware years later, even after implementing a program and stuff like that. They got hit with ransomware. Now it's at the top. Now they have a CISO role, right? So beyond the CIO, they have a CISO role. They have cybersecurity. They have um, budget, recursos, right? They have all
Mhm.
this kind of stuff, and it's just so. I think we're still kind of getting up, but I agree. Eventually, people are going to be numb to it, like they are with some of the atrocities that are happening
Yeah.
in the world, right? Where, like you said, somebody saying, "Oh, it's another unfortunate, right, school shooting and stuff like that," and it's sad, but we still have to continue. So on the cybersecurity tip, we definitely still have to continue and do good. But yes, there's going to be some a bell curve, I believe, and then it's gonna come down. I don't think we're there just yet. Some people, yeah, myself, yeah. When I hear about these breaches, I could have told you that, right? But
Yeah.
I think for the normal people, not yet.